first thing I love about this truck is the power. It takes off. This thing is very quick. But on the other hand, it's one of the first things I dislike about it as far as the fuel mileage. The second thing I love about this truck is this first generation Nissan Titans have a great aftermarket. You can put, this is an in-fab bumper on here with all KC LED lights. You got, if you want to get the fender flares on the outside for like a Baja style truck, you can get those for the front and the back. It has parts on it for almost everything you want to do. The wheels, the lift, everything on this truck can be augmented. The third thing I love about this truck is the room. This thing has got more room than any Chevrolet, Ford, except for maybe the Dodge with that huge cab, king cab, quadruple cab thing that's going on. But this thing has got room. You can fit a 6'5" person in the back seat without having to worry about him nailing his knees up on the back seat of the front. And it's got a lot of room in it.
The fourth thing of what I love about this truck is the air conditioning. It cools down the truck really, really fast, and it heats it up if you want it to. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, Jeff, can you heat it up?
The fifth thing I love about this truck is that it looks great lifted. These things look awesome. There's all sorts of trucks across the US that are all done really nice. A lot nicer than mine, but this truck looks great. I'm proud of it.
The first thing I hate about this truck is the gas mileage. The only thing this truck can't pass is the gas station.
The second thing I hate about this truck is the suspension. Now this truck, if you want to get it lifted, you better get it lifted right, because if you do it with one of those little bargain lifts or whatever, you're going to have issues from the get-go. Now this truck right here, I put rough country A-arms on it, and it wasn't very good. If you want to look at my prior videos regarding as much suspension problems as I've had, go ahead. It's listed. I have got rough country A-arms on this, and I've also got the Bilstein shocks. I've got the 4x4 springs on it from a newer Nissan Titan. So I've got all the good stuff on here, but it doesn't work well together unless you spend a lot of money getting like a Fab Tech type lift or something that you want to have done, and it's got to be done right. When I did it the first time, it was not done right, and I ended up with a lot of suspension problems. $2,000 I spent on the front end of this thing, and I've spent nearly $2,000 on the rear end of this thing. Now you got to make sure you put the air vent mod in the back of the rear differential, because if you don't, you can blow out your seals on either end of it, and then you could possibly run out of fluid, and then the rear end will lock up on you. So that happened to me at about 70 miles an hour. It was not a very good trip, and it sure wasn't very much fun trying to get it fixed.
Third thing I hate about this truck is the tailgate. It freaking sucks.
Part of the reason why my good buddy Alex decided that this tailgate sucks is because the latch breaks on the inside. Then you have to take apart the back of your tailgate, hold it there, and then open it. It's kind of a pain when you're trying to load groceries or 2x4s or moving, as we did in the last weekend. We moved in this truck. We had boxes all day in this truck, and having to do that every single time we moved anything whatsoever is kind of a pain in the tail.
I already went. It's number 4.
Number 4. The fourth thing I hate about this truck is the window motors. I've replaced the driver's side window motor, the passenger side window motor, and then the rear back passenger side motor is getting ready to go out on me because it's getting a lot slower. So when you see your windows starting to slow down on these things, get a new window motor, order it, because you're going to be left out in the rain if you don't. The fourth thing I hate about this truck. The fifth thing that we hated about this truck was the original seating. The original seating sucked. So what I ended up doing was I bought some 2017 Pro 4X seats. Now it's comfortable and it's not a pain in the butt. The original seating for this thing was ripped. It was, and not just because it was older seats, it was because the material wasn't made very well. So if you got in and out of the seats, very few times it showed wear. I want to thank everybody here for helping me out tonight and doing the video with me. We got Miss O over there on the side, we got Alex here, and we got Zach. Appreciate everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and as always, if you ride her hard, don't put her up wet.
And if you didn't subscribe, by any chance do you have a trash lawnmower? Well, if you do, it wasn't me.
Go, Zach.
By any chance, wait.
If you haven't subscribed.
If you haven't subscribed, by any chance you have a trash lawnmower? Because if you do, it wasn't me. Or me!
And we do not have anybody looking for lawnmowers.
Nope!
Roadhouse does not condone any lawnmower trashing whatsoever at all.
If you haven't subscribed, by any chance do you have a trash lawnmower? By any chance. The fourth thing about what I love about this air conditioning is it cools down the truck really, really fast. And I love it. Now, Jeff, can you please heat up this truck, okay? Good. Good. Do it in deep voice or my own voice?
Your own voice. Say it.
There's gonna be people watching this.
Say it. The third thing I dislike about this tailgate, or the third thing I dislike about this truck is the tailgate. It sucks. Come on, man.
I don't know why it's so difficult.
It's not difficult.
Is this all I have to do?
So far.
What? No,
Your mom said you had to have,
sentence.
you know, she said you had to have 1 minute of time.
No, she said one sentence.
Are we going to finish this? We haven't finished one sentence yet.
I know, but like,
The third thing I dislike about this truck is the tailgate. It sucks.
Why am I so scared?
I don't know. It's easy.
Third thing I hate about this truck is the tailgate. It freaking sucks.